What's up, everybody? It's Kevin Wilson with a Norm Diff Experience, and today I'm here to talk about embracing the passenger seat. I almost forgot what I was about to talk about, but we're gonna keep it going. So, to give you some context, I know I've been saying the same thing at the beginning of these last few videos, but it makes sense with the story. So, I'm here in Dallas, Texas on an internship. That's only important because I don't have my car. Now, there's a few reasons, but that's just gonna prolong the video. But long story short, I don't have my car here. And so whenever I need to go somewhere, I have to either get a ride there, or occasionally I'll be able to take somebody's car, but that's only sometimes. So most of the time I catch myself getting a ride with somebody to wherever I need to go, the studio, the store, wherever I need to go. And so if you have a car, then you know that there's just this level of freedom, of like independence that you get when you have your own car. You're just able to go whenever you want to. You can leave and come and however you want. And so it's just different. It's not the same as having to inconvenience somebody else and say,
Excuse me? Excuse me? Oh. You're planning to just chill for the rest of the day? You weren't planning on leaving? You already took a shower and you're not going outside. Okay, never mind. I was just gonna ask you to take me to the store so I can get some essentials for living, like food and water. But no, sorry to bother you.
hey, could I get a ride to Walmart? Or can I use your car? It's just nobody wants to be an inconvenience to someone. And so that's what I'm dealing with right now. It's not the end of the world, but it's also not the most favorable circumstance for me right now. And so with that, I had a aha moment. I had an aha moment today. And so with all that being said, today I thought of this video topic. I realize I never really talk about the process of my videos, but I don't plan a lot of them at all. I tried to do that. It doesn't work for me. I tried to write down a whole bunch of topics and write out like the plans for each video. Doesn't work. I get most of my ideas just through life, and so just living. Like today, I went through what I'm about to tell you about, and so I'm doing a video. I think that's just the way it works for me. I don't know. I have a list of ideas, but I usually don't get to them because better ideas just pop up. But yeah, as I was saying, we were driving down the road, and so we were passing this lake, Joe Pool Lake. It's a pretty big lake, and so it takes a while. It's actually like 2 different bridges to pass, so it took a while to get to the other side. And so I'm looking out the window. There's people in boats and jet skis and all this stuff having fun. I was like, man, this is just beautiful. Like right now, this is a beautiful scene. The sun was popping off the lake perfectly. It's just everything looked dope. And I sat there and I was like, you know, if I was driving, I wouldn't be able to fully embrace the moment the way I can now. If I was driving, I have a certain responsibility of making sure that we get from point A to point B safely. And with that responsibility comes certain limitations. And so yes, this person is in the driver's seat and they get that privilege, but on the other end, they don't get certain things that somebody in the passenger seat gets to do. So for example, I really got to just stare out the window the whole time. If you're driving, you can't I hope that you don't stare out the window the whole time if you're driving, because you have to make sure that you get there safely, and a part of that is just looking at the road. You can't be looking, you can glance over, but you just can't fully embrace the beauty that's outside. You can't text while driving. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I ain't never done it, because I would be hypocritical. I don't encourage it, and I hope that you don't text and drive, but you can't like straight up 2 hands, fully engaged, text anybody while driving. If you're in the passenger seat, you can take a nap. I really, really hope that you're not taking any naps while you're driving. Please don't take a nap while you're driving. But like the point is that there are certain luxuries or privileges that you get when you're in the passenger seat or when you're in a role that's secondary. So driving would probably be the primary role, and secondary would be passenger seat, where people like to drive. Most especially guys that I know would prefer to drive rather than sit in the passenger seat. So to take this outside of the driving situation and put in maybe a more practical situation, let's take a business. So a lot of people have the goal of being their own boss, having their own business, their own company, whatever it is, blah, blah, blah. Cool. And so with that, you get certain things. You get to make your own hours. You get to hire the people you want. You get more money typically if it's a successful company. And so you get those privileges, those luxuries. Now, on the flip side, people that own their own businesses usually spend long hours at work. People that own their own businesses, especially small businesses, usually have to take a hit if something is really messed up. If somebody robs the place, that money usually comes out of their check or out of what they have. And so that's what they have to deal with. And so on the flip side, secondary would be a regular employee, just an hourly wage employee at that same business working for this person. And so they have certain downfalls, certain limitations. They only make a certain amount of money. They don't really get to create their own hours and stuff like that. But on the flip side, if somebody robs the place, that don't have nothing to do with them. That money is not coming out of their pocket. They don't have to worry about it. When their hours are set, that's their hours. After that, they can clock out and go home. They don't have to worry about the company at all, or even how much money the company makes once they go home. That don't have nothing to do with them. And so those are the privileges and limitations that each of those things have to deal with. And so, my point. That was a long take. So my point in all that is really just to say that wherever you're at, driver's seat, passenger seat, you in the back seat, you ain't even in the car, whatever situation it is, you are responsible for being as positive as possible. In any situation, you're gonna find negative. In anything, you can find positive. But it's your responsibility. You owe it to yourself to look at the best side, the brighter side of each situation, and just embrace being in the passenger seat. So yeah, that's really it. I appreciate you guys for watching this video. Please like, comment, subscribe. Also, please share it with people. I realize my videos do the best when other people share it, because right now the algorithm of YouTube is not fully in my favor. We're gonna get there, but until then, and even then, please share any of the videos that you enjoy. So I appreciate you guys for watching, and remember to make today worth living. Peace.